Do you see this escalating? And will there be a problem for India if it does escalate? If Maroof is with us, maybe he can answer that question. Maroof?
Yeah, Shreya, first, let me compliment General Hassan. In his classic style, he has covered all the key issues, left me with very little to intervene with. But having said that, let me bring in 2, 3 new dimensions. One is that Iran and Pakistan have had a blow-hot, blow-cold relationship for a long time. Please remember that in the 1971 war with India, Pakistan had parked a lot of its fighter jets in Iran to save it from getting destroyed by Indian Air Force attacks. Secondly, Pakistan has been an ally of the US on and off, just like Iran was before the elimination of the Shah from the scene. So there are a lot of skeletons in the cupboard both sides know about. But the most important thing is that Pakistan and Iran are both vying for strategic space because Pakistan wants to get back into a Western-centric narrative while remaining a sort of strange bedfellow with the Chinese and with the various other countries, including the various terror groups. Now, Pakistan wants to show that it is innocent, has nothing to do with humoring or harboring terrors, and it is also a country that is showing responsible patience. But the point at issue is that, let me give you 3 or 4 examples. Pakistan used the same Jandula gang of terrorists to abdicate Captain Kulbhushan Jadhav from Iran and bring him into Pakistan, and Pakistan has all along used him to try and extract leverage from India. Secondly, Pakistan has been going back to Iran from time to time to try and discipline the various Hazara militants who operate out of Balochistan, who Iran also has influence over. Now, Pakistan has a Balochistan problem. Much of it is their own creation, but they would like the world to believe that they are a responsible mid-level player, and therefore this is whatever the problem is not their doing. Now, as far as the current crisis in the West Asian area is concerned, going and Middle East stretching right up to Pakistan, you see, a lot of people don't understand that Pakistan sees itself an important part of the West Asian narrative. This started in Zulfikar Bhutto's time, and not wanting to only see itself in confrontation with India. So it wants to have a toehold in West Asia. It wants to be able to show that, it is a muscular Muslim country with nuclear weapons. And Iran cannot be pushed around. America has tried very hard. The Western countries have tried very hard. Iran will stand up for what its own interests are. So I see a little more escalation, but not to unmanageable levels between the two sides, till some good sense prevails over them that not to go beyond a particular threshold. The second thing is that this firing of missiles by Iran is something that Iran has undertaken also to humor public opinion. Public opinion doesn't want to see in Iran, especially where their economy is under a tight spot, that the Iranian government is being pushed around by whoever. So Iran is riding a high horse right now. It's got the Houthis playing havoc with people on sea. It's got the Hezbollah, which is hitting out in Syria and even Israel. And it's, of course, the patron of the Hamas, which is played hell in Jerusalem and those areas. So, not Jerusalem, pardon me, in Gaza. So the fact is that Iran now wants to capitalize on its tactical gains to make a strategic point. And the strategic point is that Iran can influence the course of geopolitics in West Asia.